place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal, and light will pour out again, again, again. Light will pour out again, again, again. When the darkness surrounds the night without sound, we'll pull the wool down. We'll be together again, again, again. Be together again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other life's a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn. And we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. When the chips are down and you're losing hope, the light will surround and show you the road again, again, again. Show you the road again, again, again. Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again, again, again. Life will be bright again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other life's a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn. And we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. We'll make it together.
Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Friday. We have made it to the end of the week, and apparently the SLA High Ground Squad have been triggered. So yes, sorry about that, Froke. Apparently they saw you coming. Although the typo in the message has been spotted and resolved. They have now been made aware of that. Greetings, Frauke, Landstrad, Raven, Shadow, Kelbirdie, I think that. Oh, and TGM. And anybody else who's there? I mean, you've all snuck in at the they know who you are now. Yes, they know who anybody is. It's the SLA. Of course, they know who you are. And apparently Tor has wow, I don't know what Tor said, but apparently the bot did not like it. Well done, Tor. All caps. All I saw was a brief flash as Tor's life flashed before his eyes. Yeah. Well done, Tor. He'll be able to speak again in 5 minutes, which probably I should. There you are. Thank you, Raven. I was just about to look for that. You know it's good when it's a little bit aggressive like that. Either way. Nope, that's the wrong screen. That's where I am. Sorry, Tor. You apparently upset the bot a bit. How is everybody this Friday? Other than they're a little bit timed out. Let's go to something that actually allows us to see what I'm doing. There we are. Need to check caps after doing lots of TFC. Tut 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 Tor. So many. Still stuck in Age of Wonders. Cats are doing well. You've been doing lots of smithing, which is apparently why you've got your all caps stuck. And apparently my volume is high. Oh yes, that's in the 70s instead of the 40s. I'm also about to drown. That's better. I like the way that I can tell exactly where my volume is just by, starting to do things. So, yes, in answer to a question that I did note go past, what happened while somebody wasn't here yesterday? Honestly, an awful lot of me attempting to figure out a variety of pieces, parts, and things. So we now have the beginnings of a lava tube here, along with its compatriot under the lake, down here somewhere. Yes, there it is. Which also has its own lake of lava that it is sucking the lava up through. Honest Gov, please ignore the fact that the lava is actually going downwards. We can't do much about that because that's the way the animations go. Me repeatedly dropping large amounts of water all over this lava river and getting very upset at myself for doing so. The lava river is now back. Whether or not it gets to stay back is entirely down to whether or not I stuff it up again today. The occasional suicide shrub sneaking out from the woodwork, because I'm not quite sure where the heck that came from. The occasional bat flying past, because bats. And, oh yes, we added some pillars. Because what I'm attempting to do is build a walkway around the top of that lake and make it look like it's had this area reinforced. So the pillars are part of that strategy. Other than that, large amounts of attempting to make things work, things like getting smoke through water, etc. Some of which didn't work, some of which did work, many of which ended up with me just basically going, well, that's not going to work, and moving on to a different idea. And yes, I am hanging around in Pretty's mode because without Pretty's mode, some areas are okay to see, but large portions of this cavern are not exactly easy to see, and so it's just nicer for you. And, well, why not? No pretties o'clock, because the entire stream was pretties mode. Yes. There's also a bit of a struggle in places, but that's just simply my fault. My brain wasn't focused, and I had failed to do some of the prep work by not actually planning what I was doing. In the interim, I went and found some stone. And so we are actually now able to start looking at building stuff. Because that was the other problem. I ran out of stone. Dirt. It's like this huge cavern, and I can't find any stone to start constructing things. Actually, I might as well use some of that andesite. Is that andesite? Yes, it is andesite. How can I forget what andesite looks like? Don't ask. I love the effect of the glowing crystals as well. And there will be more of them, because this cave is part of the inundation. Inundation? Probably the right word. Yeah. So, what I am attempting to do here is start building in this pathway. Because this is the pathway across the top of the river. River? This is a very strange looking river. It looks an awful lot like a lake. Also, due to the fact that I've placed some of this already, it's not exactly got much detail in the bits that are already placed, so let's add in a few. At some point, this will get a lot more magma, I suspect. I haven't decided. But yes, so, brain dead. No, brain is not dead. Brain is mostly active. We didn't manage to... I take it back. The brain is not mostly active. Yesterday really was also suffering from the fact that the two brain cells that run most of the SLA smashed into each other and probably caught fire, so I was running a lot brain dead by the end of yesterday. Today's not much better, but I'm at least a little bit more capable of understanding what I'm doing today, even if it's just placing blocks. Badly, apparently. No, there is no R. We are not putting any piratical area. No splat command for my brain cells today. For the brain cells, no. For me, who knows? I wouldn't put it past me. I'm still not entirely convinced about this water. I mean, it looks fantastic in Pretty's mode. It's just... and as I yeet myself into the water, Tor tells me to hydrate. Okay. Hail hydrate. Yes, I am still pondering amending some of the commands a bit, but well, we will work on it at some point. Well, you're in the wrong place. You're not helpful. What it would be nice is if I could figure out how to do some better integrations with custom commands, and maybe possibly consider commissioning a few things so that I'm might be able to have some better interactivity. But that's on my wish list. And at the moment, my sanity is not up for sorting out the wish list. I'm not entirely convinced it's up for... I feel like this is not quite... let's have a look. Today on Cheaty Cam, let's use the cam account to work out what the shape of this path looks like. Let's see, I think that you're okay. No, you were okay. I think the problem is it's going from straight to not straight very, very... Oh, I see the problem. Like so. Is it that? It's not too bad. It's a bit closer. I'm going to need way more cracked brick in the area that's coming up because it is going to be the seriously cracked section. Fortunately, I have plenty more cracked brick. Let's make myself some uncracked brick. I need to work out what I'm going to do with these pillars at some point. I need to anchor this into them in some way, shape or form. And this whole broken section, I need to blend it in once I know what it's going to look like. Let's put in some of the stones occasionally. So the concept here is all of this path has been utterly decimated by the tree.
I'll tell you the truth.
Which will help. Oh, crystal tree, oh, crystal tree, why must I take over the world with the... Whoops. Let's move those out of the way. It's not a good thing to waste your... It is he. It is he. Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, Saber. I believe that I'm going to open with the obvious question. Did you eat something, you danged fool?
Very much alive.
Or do we all need to be upset at you still?
Remember all the happy times we had?
You knew somebody was going to ask, Cyber. It was almost guaranteed after your exit yesterday. There was absolutely no way you were going to avoid this.
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
Kind of feel like I'm looking at the wrong section. Dope. This feels too thin. Let's fatten it up a bit. Speaking of fattening things up. Oh dear. I think at this point we should probably just leave Cyber be. Otherwise we will be classed as bullying. We have made our point, however. So, let's see. Does that look alright now? One of those. And then he goes and says something like that, which just makes me wonder whether or not it's just... Yeah, I just ooh. Look like lichen in the ceiling. Where am I? No. Should be that one. Okay, where am I going? A bit early for... That's only 2 wide. Why is that only 2 wide? Maybe because I haven't made it 3. Duh. That might be what I was looking for. And I still have no clue what I'm looking for. Okay, that I think is most of the path that I want. I'm going to sort of put a rock face here, I think, which might actually mean slightly adjusting that tendril, but we will work on that. You can probably be removed by way of torches. I think the huge amount of glowing things taking over the planet will probably suffice. Okay, so we now have a walkway that goes from that goes from the stairs all the way over to where I plan on building. I mean, it's not a very good walkway in that it's not actually connected to anything by way of altitude or attitude either. Let's get rid of this. Ow. Really? There's no way that got me. And we shall continue to replenish our lava stores after yesterday's depletion of the dang things. So, yes. I was having a... Nope, wrong direction. I'm lost in my own cavern. I was having a think about what I want this place to look like. Which, you know, probably would have been a good thing to have done yesterday before I started building certain bits. Now, we've got the lava tube coming up here. I'm thinking that's going to lead to a platform here, which we will probably make out of some materials other than just stone and stone brick, so that it actually is easier to see. And on that platform, I plan on putting something that looks like a pumping device. Maybe. Of some form. And then that's going to lead into this. And this, I think, is going to be a sort of domed tank, which I was having a look at this hole here, and I'm thinking I can probably get rid of some of the water here. So actually, let's do that. Does that get rid of that water? Doesn't get rid of that bit. Today on... Nope, that's not gotten rid of it. That has... That was almost an interesting water drop. Yes, I was looking at this pit and my intention of building a tank up there and thinking, well, seeing as how a large number of things are slightly nuked in this place, why not have the tank ruptured on that side and have lava pouring out of it into that pit, which might actually look pretty cool. So let's start on that tank, because that feels like it is a good thing to anchor this build around. And while we're at it, let's put in a step to get back up here. And just for common sense and fun, let's make it a copper tank. Right, you go in there, you go in there. Nothing goes in there. This goes in here, this goes back in here as well, and we might as well put the stone in here as well. And I have copper in here. Large numbers of blocks of copper. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to use the oxidized cut copper as a material as well. Right, so let's start off by getting the shape. No tanks as vehicles, and certainly no tanks with an inability to work out where west is. Much as how my ability to do tank stance and tank direction... yeah. It's been so long, I'm not even sure I remember how to switch on tank stance. So, if we go for that... Now, on my phone, I have conveniently got plots loaded up. I was having a think about that. I couldn't tell if it was Bronze Age, Steampunk, so I'm just going with Lava Punk as the concept for this. I mean, Lava Punk feels like it might be a fun definition. And certainly go under the heading of "Don't mess with the lava, punk." And yes, I was definitely aiming for a sort of Steam-ish concept because, well, it's been a while since I've watched it, but I do remember the film Steam Boy, which does have an awful lot of things that kind of fit this. Really, I used all of my cut copper already. Isn't Lava Punk just Dwarf Punk? Cool. Dwarf Punk might be fun. I have pondered that it would be nice at a future point to build, say, a huge dwarven city in this world. And interestingly, I've been looking at a... well, perhaps it'd be really good to do these two Scots. There's a Kickstarter for some 3D printable buildings. Now, I've got no intention of buying the Kickstarter, or at least no intention of... I might actually buy the Kickstarter. I have no intention of printing the buildings, but what I do tend to do is I collect 3D printable Kickstarters and 3D printable systems and so forth as inspiration. And some of them are incredibly useful for that sort of thing. Let's do those two, put that there for the moment, and then take those out, because I don't think they'll work well. Those might need to become something smaller. So yeah, where a lot of people end up sort of collecting things like concept art and so forth for their inspirations, I went the other direction. I tend to collect 3D models. Is it possible to print for you the... yes, it absolutely is. And as a result, it becomes very good for trying to actually look at them from different directions and so forth. Oh, okay. It goes straight to a flat from there. At the moment, I have plots.co.uk on my phone, and I'm using it to work out shape. Oops. That might actually be right, though. This website just works in solid blocks, but I am taking the opportunity to work in slightly less than solid blocks. Let's have a quick look at this from a slight distance. Need some stairs. Let's start bringing in some of the oxidized. Some of the non-oxidized just because I can. I mean, I'm going to let this... anything that isn't oxidized, I'm going to let oxidize a bit. I'm not going to let it go all the way. But ooh, that might not be a good idea. Hiss. It can be resolved. We just do this. I wonder if that needs to be a solid block. Does that work better? This is the problem. Trying to work in spheres. Spheres are always a really difficult thing to get right. Because Minecraft. It's all cubes. And spheres aren't cubes. This sudden and massive shock to everyone's system brought to you today by me. Cuboid spheres, yes. Oh no, that's probably a bad mix. Feels like it's too consistent. I mean, consistent's probably a good idea, I worry about some of my friends. I'm just going to leave that one as is. Yeah, at which point I think I need to... I need to cut the edge of this a bit. Because it's very brutalistic. How's that look? Ooh, I think I'm losing the sphere here. Doesn't help when you try and back off and get... Okay, so we don't want to take those in. I'm not good at this. Spheres are a difficult thing to get right in Minecraft. So, if I follow it the original pattern, meeting time. Have a good meeting, Raven. If I follow the original pattern, let's go back to first principles. Go to the solid block sphere. I know I've left a half slab inside, but at some point, however, I can't afford to leave a half block to despawn on the inside. Let's punch my way out. Okay, slow that back up. Today on things I'm not good at. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is where we get better, by working out what we don't know. I don't know how to do a sphere, or even something that looks partially like a sphere. Yes, that's the one I've got on my phone at the moment, Kel. And that's what I've been using to get this shape. It's just, it doesn't feel right, which is a shame, and I can't figure out why. And it's PLOTZ, which is really confusing, but also really useful. Maybe I should just build the whole thing as a sphere. So I think the problem is the bottom here is actually no longer sphere. No longer spherical. No worries. It was a very good suggestion, and The fact that it is a good suggestion is the fact that I was already half a step ahead of you. I see. If it was going to be the... Right, that one and that one. Let's put the gravel back there for the moment. Let's actually make this look like it's a sphere that's embedded into the ground a bit. That actually works a lot better. Now it actually feels more like a sphere. Which is good because, well, it kind of was attempting to be. And what we can do now is probably take away some of the stuff that... How's if we fill in this wall? And then we go one down. You. And just make it. I'm out of copper again. Actually, let's start introducing some of the copper higher up. Let's start putting sort of a slab of the pre-oxidized copper in. Pre-oxidized copper sounds like an argument we'd have at a police one. So my intention is to let this get an interesting patina overall, and metal, and make it look a lot more textured than it currently is. It's just, well, copper. And I haven't built a David. That may have to be something I consider building at some point. An actual proper David. Oh, hold on. This is short. Oh no. There's supposed to be 3 blocks. Oh. Yeah, can I get it right, Scots? Yep, the off-by-ones have returned. Everybody can rejoice, for the off-by-ones are back in the house. Okay, let's take you out and replace you with that, and that, and that, and that, and you, and you. Now we start bringing this in. So, one of these days there will be a concept where I don't have things like an off-by-one. And on that day, we'll all be very confused and probably wonder why I have just got the emote for... Well, at least we know where the water is. Shame, because I didn't want water there. Oh, isn't that the water that I blocked off already to... Why am I floating away? Ah, because there's more water here. That would explain why I'm floating away. It's so floaty light. It's that Scotsman. He floats through the air with the greatest of ease and crashes into the mountains and trees. He hasn't a clue what he's building quite yet. He's that mad Scotsman in Minecraft. Right. Okay, how's that looking? So the intention is to make it look like this is a... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's take some of this away a bit. Because what I'm going to do is have... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know this doesn't look great yet, but it's a concept. It's a concept. So the intention is to then have this running into the side of this through a platform with something that actually looks like it's a pump. So let's start working out the platform and the pump, because then we can get the lava tube into place for it, as one can do with it. Yeah, it's... I mean, it is using the basic off-the-shelf plots and none of the half slabs and so forth. So I guess it's about as it's going to get, as it about as it's going, about as good as it's going to get. Wow. And you know what? I'm not even drinking this evening. That's good. One of us did. Let's see. So we need something that's gonna look good as a platform, and I probably need to take away some of that wall at the back so that we can have the platform a bit wider. Let's see. What do we want to use? Problem is, there's not actually... Yeah, why not? Let's use granite. Even better, let's try polished granite. That should look like a nice, solid material. So I'm thinking... Which is usually a bad sign. He's thinking, run away! Let's... I know this isn't all polished, but hey. What I'm about to do is grab back some of this. Under DC. Under DC. That's where you find the Scotsman, and that's where he be. How the heck did that count as taking damage? There's no way that counted as taking damage. Out of curiosity, do you have to do... No, you don't. Awesome. I could never remember if granite, to get to polished granite, had to be done in a furnace. What do you mean there's water there? How is... What? Oh no. You're kidding me. It's the entire flipping flooded cavern back here. Yep, dagnabbit. I know I try to stay family friendly and avoid swearing a lot, but it's days like this that really make it difficult. Or rather, it's areas of landscape that do this. Hate it, no one level I know. Yeah, that's the one. I plan on filling in some of this. And by some of it, I mean at least a lot. I might need some more stone, however. Oh, well, there's some here, conveniently. From all of that section that I was removing to be able to actually, you know, move the wall back a bit. What was I going to do to move the wall back? Hey, hold up. Walling myself in there. That's not the way to do it, Scots. You need to leave enough room for yourself to get out. Those weren't actually supposed to be there. But they're a good way of getting rid of the water for a second. No, let's get some more stone. Yeah. This is the moment when Scotsman finally broke and snapped and suddenly just started to... No. It was all going so well. Is it possible that that's going to actually get rid of the water? What do you know? It might actually have gotten rid of some of the water. Okay. So now we can continue taking away some of this wall to be able to actually have enough space to do what I wanted. Which will probably find that there's more water just in a section that I didn't fill in properly or something. Just equally annoying like that. Today on terraforming in a cavern. I'm curious. Yep, that's what I thought. If I do that, however, it actually gives this a little bit more sort of reason for there being water just flowing out the side there. So let's do that. It's like, I remove the water in one place and let it through in another. Let the water flow! What are we here for? I don't know. When do we want it? Who knows? Oh, God. Oh, no, I can get back up on there. Yay! Let's add a light source for the moment. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to remove or move that wall back a bit is because, well, this line is where the pipe goes. And having that wall there made it very difficult to actually build something that looked like it was a pump. Because there wasn't much space. Space. I'm sure I've got some more granite. You never saw that. 4. That's not more. I should really eat before I end up scraping my face off of something. Which would never happen. I absolutely never, ever scrape my face off of the scenery. Nope, that's not got granite in it. That's not got granite in it. That's got granite. That's not got... Oh, that's got granite in it. Why is there granite in the greystone chest as opposed to the redstone chest? And that's red stone as opposed to redstone. Ha. Today on archery practice, slimes from on high. I see you. I see you. You're the slime. Slimes, they're everywhere. They must die. All of the slime. I'm sure there's a Winston Zedmore quote that would probably be more appropriate about getting slimed. But we don't have Slimer around here, so we're fine. Let's see, how wide do I want? So I need to make something that looks like a pump. Looks like a pump and feels like a pump and doesn't actually do anything because, hey, Minecraft doesn't have fluid dynamics. I'd say that's a nice sized platform. Tempted to take away one. That's better. Let's retrieve all materials I just threw in the river. I don't know why I keep calling this a river. It is absolutely not a river. Right. Now, we have a platform. We have... Nope, still a lake. Yep, exactly. It might even be a data lake. I mean, it's full of bits. I'm going straight ahead for that one. You've never heard of a data lake? All I have to say is just stay that way. Feel free to, if you ever hear anyone mention it, run. It'll save your sanity. The alternative it would be to mention it to Taran and watch how fast he develops a twitch. And then warn me that you've done it so that I can flee with extra flee. Because if he finds out that it was me that suggested you say it... data lakes. Definitely run from them. See? Just the mention of them causes an ambulance to appear. It's black stained glass. That's good. I was about to say something along the lines of, I see, you're two-timing on me with another stream, but, to be honest, that's not a joke that I would go with. Alright, how high is that? 20, 21. 21! Alpha Centauri. What's up? The bloke who attempts to get people to play computer games and... Oh, hold on. Have I just goofed? Nah, I think that'll look alright, actually, if it goes in at that height. The slightly annoying thing is I've goofed in that it's actually entering this through the one piece of copper that has actually oxidized. So I'm going to replace that and put it here. Alright, have I left myself a hole in the wall here? Yes, I have. Excellent. I'm going to put you there for the moment. And by for the moment, I mean probably forever. Human knowledge is referred to as data links. Oh, okay. Alright. Now we've got something resembling... Did I just... The same reason that I remember really crap things about TV series is... Because the human brain is full of all sorts of weird-ass information. And in my case, squirrels. The squirrels run the data retention system. Nobody's sure why. Data lake. I made a joke that this is full of bits, so it is definitely a data lake. Hey, Squishy. Welcome, welcome. Right. Ooh, that's waxed. Why have I got... Who knows? Let's see. What are we going to make the... let's go with Blackstone. We can do some interesting shape. Well, yeah. If I wanted to do it, you're talking about it, man. You have it. Yammer, you know. Badoink. Badoink. Oinkadonk. Bonkadonk. Bonkadonk. Badonkadonk. Badonkadonk. Right, let's. Yes, let's. Why not? I don't know. So that's a temporary central core. I want something that. Oh. We can't do vertical half slabs, can we? Today on all of the noises that Scott's brain can make. Sighting tower. Yep. They're the sort of thing that no one in their right mind ever wants to work with. I know. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. That'll look, maybe. Possibly. I mean, I have enough of them. Do that, and let's grab 2 of those. Possibly, maybe more. I'll actually just bring my entire redstone chest with me. And now we suddenly get Cairo, which almost matches what was running through my head by way of tones. Let's do something here. Something here. That would be this interesting one. I have no idea what I would do there, and I have no idea what the accent is for. But, no? Yes, that would be interesting. Let's do that, and no, that's not gonna. That's not. I mean, it's sort of maybe. I'm gonna need some more redstone. For that, I'm going to need a better reality. Ooh, I know what would make this look better. Blackstone. Blackstone in the form of that. Yes, that would work. 4 polished. 4 polished. 4 polished blackstone. 3 loss of madness 2. Looking images. 4? 4. Yes, 4. 4. I'm pretty sure that squid just teleported. But since it was a glow squid, I am not going to worry. Yeah, let's make this above and below. Oh yeah, if we make it above and below, then we can actually do things like that. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Great. Now I'm stuck in the water. Let me out. That's better. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. And now what I would like to do is to have that there, and put you there, and actually we'll do yeah, why not? That'll be interesting. I need to figure out how to make those extend in a minute, but that'll be something to figure out in good time. Ooh, yes, that might look better. Do that. So what I'm attempting to do is make it look like this is... I'm thinking of one of the pumps from Satisfactory, because I think that would look pretty cool. The sort of first tier pumps. But since you can't really do interesting things very easily with Minecraft, it would be nice to make it look like this. Some of this is solid, and some of this is the sort of pumping section. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it look sort of like a piston pump. Still need to figure out how to make those extend, because they're exactly what I want to make this. Oh, actually, those would be better as trapdoors, and they would probably be better as, what type of trapdoor am I looking for? Jungle, I think. Jungle might be interesting. Eventually I'm going to end up replacing that core of dripstone with actual lava, so that it looks like there is lava running through the middle of this. No. Ooh, no. Is jungle the right one? I don't know. Let's have a look. That's not bad. That might actually be what I'm looking for. Don't typically. Whoops, no, wrong side. And of course the other reason for using trapdoors is they won't burn. Really? Stamped out pretty damn easily. Which would mean that I can put in lava without actually having to worry. Yes, so if we put in one of those. And then we do the same on the end here to make that look like it's a plug. Plug is probably not quite the word I'm looking for, but... And then what I might do is chains between those. Have I got the chains in this one? No, of course not. That would be too easy. I wonder. Ooh, that might look. Of course, they're in my metals chest. Thank you, Raven. I wonder if I were to. If I were to do this and swap for... Yeah, why not? Oh, really? Activator rails can't go uphill. Well, that's... Oh, psst. Of course it doesn't think it's going uphill at this point. It needs that one out of the way. There we are. Ah, you know, come on, Meow. Meow. Thank you. So close. That actually looks more interesting as a machine than... Ah, but I can't do it at the bottom, though. Yeah, no. That doesn't work. I think I'll just go back to having the stairs in place. Because you can't mirror... You can't do upside down. Or at least... I can't, because I'm not using the debug stick and I am not in creative. Still need a way of... Well, if we did... oh, I actually had two. Yeah, and if we had the second piston extended... Ooh, I know a way that might actually... it's gonna glitch the moment I do it, though. Let's go and get the chains. Oh, let's get rid of the activator rails. They don't have to stay in my inventory. So moments like this that I kind of wish that I had a way of applying a redstone signal without actually having a redstone signal. I mean, I can do the one at the bottom. I mean, this is starting to look like what I'm looking for. And what I will probably do... That might actually be... That might possibly... That might work. I was about to actually just fudge it. I wonder. Despicable. I feel like that section needs to be possibly one loop longer anyway. No matter what, and possibly with a couple of bits. I wonder. I'm actually pondering flipping the pistons so that they're back to back to each other. Me and 30 nets or one small crustacean. Never underestimate the crustacean. Back to back they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. And I know there's more to that. Somebody pointed that out to me the other day. The redstone block being in the middle is what I was pondering, Raven. It was you, Raven. Okay. Because then I could encase the redstone block in something to make it look a little bit more interesting. What I'm also pondering is it might be more interesting if I do so if I did that and that, and we had the piston block at the redstone block, say here, I could build another piston loop in the middle, so it looks like it's actually got a double extension. So it would sort of be one of those. No, a bit like this. And then we run the chain straight through the middle. And then we actually just have our front here. This whole thing's getting bigger, but that's not necessarily a bad idea. Like so, and then well done, Landstrad. Congratulations on winning. Now what we do need is to move that, possibly. Oh, there's a piston escaped. Yep, right, yep. That's not a redstone block, Scots. Where did my piston go? Piston escaped. Yeah, that's not the direction I wanted the piston in. Again. Why am I going ping? Oh.
When the darkness surrounds the night without sound, we'll pull the wool down, we'll be together again.
Oh. More to the point, why am I going ping in a way that I can hear it in my headset? Have I failed to mute Discord? That would be bad. I'm going to guess that everybody else just heard a Discord ping as well. Yeah. There we are. That should solve that. Thankfully, I set it up a long time ago so that Discord is a 3-button press to prevent it going off. So many pings. All the pings. It goes ping, 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 ping. Yeah, okay, so what I would like is... let's see, I need some more jungle wood trapdoors. And I need some more black stone. Possibly 2 pieces? 4 pieces. 4 pieces would be good. What is the polished... That's the one I want. Yes, that one. Do I have more jungle wood in here somewhere? Enough for... Nowhere near enough. Really? Ah, look. That's enough for 2 whole trapdoors. Which is nowhere near what I'm after. The other critter was up the so tight. Oh, nice. Okay. I have jungle wood here somewhere. Pretty sure I have some over in the Caldera storage. That one doesn't count as a splat, that was me deliberately aiming for the water. Right, that might be a few more trapdoors than I actually needed, but it'll do. Right, what's the best way down to where I was building? Oh look, we appear to have some wandering kindling around here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Nope, nothing of interest. And I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let him live. For at least 10 minutes. Hey, that was a quick way of getting back down to where I was working. Let me get under that. Nope, apparently I can't get under there. Going over. Underground, overground, wombling free. The Scotsman is lost and can't get around. An LUL from Raven. That's almost that. Landstrad, you managed that just as I ended up underwater. Does that count as hydrate? Nope, those are backwards as well. Let me get these in first. This thing, that's not a trapdoor. That's a trapdoor. It's a trap door. Don't you open that trap door? There's a Scotsman down there. Yarr! He'll hydrate. Right, let's see how bad this is going to be. Oh! Ah. Yep. That was a twofer. One big crack. Yep. I think that was because the small one was on the other side of the body, away from the microphone, and was was muted by my body being in the way. Just one of those. That doesn't make it better though. You're in the wrong place. It's good to have a balanced body. Yep. As soon as we find one, let me know. My body is very unbalanced. Nope. I still can't get to the other side. There we are. And now I need... really? I only have 2 more? If I go that way, then those are... Yep. So what I'm thinking is I will let these ones fully tarnish, and the central ones I will keep pure. So I should probably find some wax as well. I need more... I need more lightning rods. It's not fair. I am short of lightning rods. I think this is going to look better once it's got lava in the middle of it. That one? That one. Let's just make that many. I needed like 2. So I made 15. That one's the wrong way around. And so's that one. Those come from the middle on both sides. I'm in the water. Why am I in the water? Oh no. I'm not going to have enough chain. Typical. So, I'm wondering if I should do something here, rather than just having the chain straight through. Make it feel like that's actually held together a bit more. What, you think just have straight through chains? Yeah. I need more chains then. Which probably means I'm going to start running low on iron. I need... yes, we have a problem. Well, I have many problems, but that's a different problem altogether. I'm starting to run out of iron. Most go around the outside of it, but don't actually connect them in the movie. Yeah, I was pondering. What was I pondering? Running trapdoors top to bottom along that section as well. Yeah, I know, but the thought of me running out of iron is just almost expected. It's almost unheard of. It's almost unhinged. Does that look better? That doesn't look bad. I think that might work. Acacia, maybe. A cha-cha. I think the thing to do might be to wait and let that all... I'm trying to decide if I want that section to oxidize or not. Oops. In the interval... Not. I mean, the thing was, I was going to have this green, so I was going to have 3 green bands and 2 copper bands. At which point, that feels like it should be a green band, and then that should be a copper band. No, because that should be... Yeah, no, that should be copper. So, yeah, those will need to be waxed. And I've just trapped myself behind a chain. Right, while we're thinking this through... No, you're not what needs to go there. I'm really waiting for myself to end up falling in the lava here. Bring the glass along the top for the moment so that I can't actually kill myself with lava in that section. That was surreal. And that section is... I'll leave that one there and just put the lava there. Trying to remember what the run length of lava is. It's 5, if I remember rightly. Let's get some of the lava. Let's get some of the lava into this. You never saw that. So that we can actually start seeing. No, you didn't. You saw nothing. There was decidedly nothing like that. Nothing happened. Right. So if that should be... If I've got this right... 1, 2, 3, 4... Don't need to have that there. Just put that there. Because I think that will end just before. That will end nowhere near. What? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's only a 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So I actually need to put it under this. Do I need to put it under that, or one further? Nope, it needs to go one further. So it naturally needs to go under this glass. So what I'm trying to do is have it so that it looks like it's pumping out through here, and this is the light end of the lava, as it were. Really? Who put that cliff there? I forgot I'd added that version. Let's temporarily empty some of the chaos out of my inventory. Right, let's get a few more lava buckets so that we can possibly consider. Apparently it's darkness on the surface, so let's deal with that a bit. I should really find some wax. I have no idea where I can find wax. Sarcasm. Sarcasm. I know exactly where I can find wax. Possibly by the trillion tons. Right. I know I didn't need to fill in all of those, but I'm going to anyway. Right. Now this is going to be interesting. Okay, so that one, and that one are done. And this is why I've been collecting lava. Because every so often I'm going to attempt to do silly things with it. Still got 2 slots in the inventory, so let's get 2 more. Okay. So you get a bit, you get a bit, you get a bit. I should have thought about this. I did think about this. It was a bad idea in the first place, but hey. Not quite an off by 1, it's an off by 2 error. Perfect landing. What? Yeah. I only need 2, so let's just take 2 back. Okay, now that it's got lava in it, this looks significantly cooler. I need to do something around this tube to make it look more tube-like. but that looks significantly cooler now that it's got the lava in place. That looks cool. Definitely need to figure out that what to do with the sides of these bits. And I think you might be right about the acacia. If we're keeping that as... so that's going green, that's not. That's going green, that's going green, and that's going green, and those are going to need to be. So I'm thinking of letting it go all the way to this colour of green. But maybe then taking it back by 1. I think it's going to take forever for it to oxidise now, because I've just built an enormous smegging great machine. Do I bring those further along a bit, or leave them as they are? Don't know. What it does need is more detail. I mean, it's got some interesting detail, it's just not got enough. Let's see. Put on some of those. Nah, doesn't need all of those. It can oxidize while I build the rest of the underground. Absolutely. And it'll probably take that long as well. Oh, I know what will work nicely on this. Have I got cobblestone anywhere? Please tell me I have cobblestone in one of these. Yes, I have. Ah, knickers. You can't put levers horizontally. Dang nabbit. I was gonna have levers running along the side and then go and find some I was gonna go and find some end rods. So that only works vertically, so that's not going to good. That's not going to good. That's not going to be good. That really does look pretty cool. That does look like a pump, though. I know. Let's fall off the edge. I got an idea. Maybe I put oh, end rods can go horizontally. They can do the same as what's the word I'm looking for? Lightning rods. Do I have? Nope. Oh, why did I not put the... I should have just put the levers away. Now I've got spare levers. Yay, I have spare levers. Acacia wood trapdoors, I think, was the thing that we were looking for. And I don't have any. How is it that I don't have any acacia wood trapdoors? Probably because I think I burnt them all. Because I had absolutely no intention of ever using any. Fine. That's nowhere near enough honeycomb. So let's go and get... oh, I've still got the lightning rods in my inventory. And those are supposed to be in here. Whee! It's raining. Good grief. Things that happen on the surface which you don't notice when you're underground. I'm going underground. Let's see, acacia trapdoors. Because acacia trapdoors are the bright orange ones, aren't they? How rude. Now I'm going to land early. Well, at least I didn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Crash into anything. Hello, cat. Hello, things and stuff. I think I have plenty of acacia wood. That's fences. That's trapdoors. Oh, and I was going to go and get some wax from the I don't have much wax supply. So let's head over to Lag Central. Check the I don't have much wax supply. Yep. Nope. I don't have much wax. I really don't have much honeycomb at all. I might have to, you know, I might have to restart the bee farm. There's only a small amount of sarcasm involved in that statement. What you didn't see there, Kel, is there's a double chest of honeycomb blocks elsewhere. Because the bees kind of the bees were there for a while. Yeah, I know. I think that's a bit of a that's a bit of a kind of a thing. Yeah, once bees start working, you don't tend to actually, need them ever again. Egg of indecision. Do we need to build a bridge? No bridge. Splosh. Facing the wrong way. I still owe a bridge. Does this count? You get waxed. 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 You, and you. Bless you, Cyber. Bless you. That was a heck of a sneeze. wax, and the rest we just have to wait for it to oxidize now. And bless you to you too, Kelbirdie. I'm sure that whatever you just said makes sense, but the ones at the top. I think I did those once, didn't I? Yep. Yep. And you can't wax that. Actually, what I might do is stick a trapdoor there. Somewhere I've got an axe. And suddenly I'm remembering a video from Mumbo Jumbo yesterday where he took the oxidization off of copper by shooting lightning bolts at it. Not the most sensible way of removing the oxidization from copper, but it works. Please don't sneeze up a Balrog. I don't want to have to deal with one of those as well. I mean, I haven't even dealt with a warden yet. I have absolutely no intention of... I haven't even dealt with a... what's the word I'm looking for? Thing that you need 3 heads for. A wither. I haven't fought a wither yet. Not that I really actually want one. Well, it'd be nice to have a beacon. Or 12. Yeah, with a boss. But then, to be honest, I might just cheese them. If I ever get the heads, I might just bury it underneath the... Not like you don't routinely break stone quickly as it is. True. Sometimes too quickly. Okay, so... I'm looking at the, yeah. I'm looking at this storage tank and thinking I probably shouldn't have used the fully oxidized copper, because to be honest, I think it just looks a little bit too oxidized. So I might actually, with a skelly soon. How shall I say this? No. Oh, Cybers found out about the Blackadder stamps. Yep. I may have to acquire those. I've got plenty of oxidized. So what I might do is start going through and taking some of the weathering off of the tank. I think I'd like it to be one step down. Yeah. I'm going to leave that and start thinking about it. What I do need to do is start thinking about what to do with this pipe. Because typically, nether fence doesn't run horizontally so well. Minecraft needs blocks that look like horizontal pillars. mean, it just does. Let's see what happens if I use the nether brick fence. Follow the nether brick fence. Follow the nether brick fence. Follow the nether brick fence. Well, that doesn't help. I may have to do something different for horizontal sections of pipe. And I don't know what. Is it cunning enough to put a tail on it and call it a weasel? A cunning plan. I'm sorry, Kel. Yeah, you're gonna have to learn your Blackadder references now. I mean, I'm not that good with many Blackadder references, but truly it is a cunning plan. It's cunning enough to put a tail on it and call it a weasel, is one of them. That might work. What if I just put half slabs on top and bottom? I love how this admittedly not as simple as I thought simple element of build has become incredibly not simple. I thought this was going to be a nice easy build. You know, add in a tank, add in a pump. Suddenly it would all just look good. But no, it's got to be difficult. Well, at least it's looking great. Okay, back to the half slabs we go. I need nether brick trapdoors. How does that look? Can't see. That looks alright. I can get away with that. Helps if I don't let myself sink into the depths of the water. Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to be able to get. So let's do that with the remaining section. Which means I'm now short of many half slabs. Probably means I'm now short of many pieces of nether brick. What else is new? This entire build? No. Or is it, what else is new? You always build over complicated scuts. It's how you build. At which point my response would be, yes, I know. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Please ignore the Scotsman turning up in the cam account view. Good afternoons, Pandash. Right, let's see. I was thinking something and now I've forgotten it. Which is probably a bad idea. Oh yes. Yeah, but that's not going to work. Oh, but that might work. The build is going interestingly. I'm currently attempting to work out a... let's do that. And that. I'm trying to work out something that looks like a pump. Because why not? And let's put on... Let's put on a piston... not a piston. Yeah, that thing. Words have failed me. You failed me, words, for the last time. Except, of course, it's probably not for the last time. I'm pretty sure that... yeah, gear was probably where I was... No. Actually, I might want to move that one away from it. Yeah, let's move that one away. Which means I am in need of another piece of that. Yikes. A gear, a wheel, a cog, something in that sort of style, just to make this look like it's got some sort of doohickery going on. Forward and back, damn it. No. I'm not going forward and back. There will be no forward and back. Oops. That's better.
They talk about another kind of work.
Now what I'm actually going to do is take away some of this. Because I'm thinking of making this section a half slab lower, or a full slab lower. And if anyone can work out what the heck a full slab lower is, what, there you go.
Well, here goes nothing.
By way of concept. I don't know. It's a thing. Assume concepts and stuff. My ability to word is failing fast. It is Friday evening, and I've not been on the booze yet, and I really want to. So tempted to break out one of those triples.
They talk about another kind of world.
Inquiring minds can be just lost.
What are you afraid of?
Why haven't I? Because I was trying to stay reasonably compos mentis for stream. I will happily end up not.
I'm not afraid.
Hey, Ritsu. I did say reasonably compos mentis. I know that I'm nowhere near it. This feels like it's needing some sort of support structure for this platform as the next bit that I ponder. So should that be pillars? Should that be, yeah, basalt pillars. Do I have enough basalt with me? I have 16. That is nowhere near enough. Ooh, I have another 23. That might be enough. I have 7. We're getting into the realms of there maybe possibly being almost enough. For one pillar, knowing my luck. 46. That might actually possibly closely resemble something equivalent to maybe what I'm aiming for. And if I put 1 or 2 more caveats into that statement, it'll probably get a little confused. Ah. So will my ability to place blocks. Right. Right, so. What are the odds this is in the right place? Holy smeg, it is. There's a break in reality. I actually had enough materials. Yeah, that entire section of platform, this bit needs to go down by 1. Off by 1 error. Now, hanging... what I might do is... actually, hanging from the ceiling would have been less, because, to be honest, this pillar is huge. I think... actually, no, it might have been about the... it might have been close. It might have been close. What I might do is actually do... some blackstone walls for a pillar going up to the ceiling from there, though. Yeah, blackstone walls from there to the ceiling might actually be a nice variance. It's a shame I haven't got black stone fences to go with the black stone walls, because then I'd be tempted to actually put in a mix. Or we could go with nether brick. Go nether brick wall, nether brick fence, a couple of them, nether brick wall. No, I think that would probably overdo the nether brick. We're using that on the pipe. I'd like to avoid making this look like it's... No, I think I might actually just leave it as it is. I mean, it's going to need like 1.5 million years for it to oxidize. But next up is going to be putting some framework around the tank. And now that we've got a pump design, which actually I think I really like. Yeah, that'll be the next bit. You're right there, Raven. Now that I've got a pump design, what I will probably do is put 2 more of them down here for the water, which will then be feeding off to these pipes, so that we can actually have something indicate. So we'll have this leading down to 2 more pumps, and have the pumps embedded into the wall, taking the water out of the cavern. So now we've got one design, we can repeat it. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be... Yeah, I think blackstone, however, for the linkage to the platform will look quite nice. So let's see. Woof. I'm running out of blackstone again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of those. With 8 of those. Go with that. I'm not going to cap off the top of this yet. If I do that, 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 that'll work quite nicely. Do the same on both sides. I just need to be able to get to the other side. So, and how do I have an off by 1 error? Oh no, I don't. Okay. I thought I had an off by 1 error. Leave downstream broken to explain what no water in one pipe. Yes. Well, we have an advantage here, TGM. We have a tendril going through where I'm going to have these pumps, so we can have the pump completely destroyed by a tendril. Which kind of fits nicely. It does at the moment, Raven, except for the fact that we don't have the platform that goes around here yet. So there's a lot of platform that's not yet finished. Plus I need to move all of this. So think actually I probably want to leave a too wide gap here. So I should actually be bringing this to here. So that actually causes me to take a little bit of a swimming lesson again. Wait a minute, why do I have a glow ink sack? Go away. You don't want a glow ink sack. What I do want to do is I'm going to put an item frame here and here, and put a compass and a clock into them as soon as I can find some. Item frames and compasses and clocks, that is. However, I have just literally noticed we are at wrapping up point. Due to, holy heck, it is that time of the evening. So let's have a quick look at this in Pretties mode in full screen. Enjoy lunch, Raven. Yeah, I think once this once this oxidizes, this is going to look really cool. And as we start to bring in the rest of the pumping station around it, I think we might actually finally have reached a point where I have a clue what I'm building, which is good, because I was suffering quite badly from not knowing the style that I was aiming for down here, but I think we're beginning to get a feel for it now. Oh, that's that is a view. That said, I'm slightly regretting not making the platform one block taller off the water, because it doesn't look like it looks like it's embedded into the water rather than above it. I might possibly have a way around that. I'll just have to rebuild everything one block taller. No! Lower the water. Absolutely, we'll just lower the water by one block. And the slime you can hear in the background is right next to my normal account. Typical. Lower all of the water by one block. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Either way, we have reached wrapping up point. For the week, no less, because it is Friday. I do hope that everyone has had a good time. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening and a great weekend. It's been lovely having everyone here. As always, it is very much appreciated. You do help me bounce ideas off of things, and occasionally I just bounce myself off of things, scrape my face off the wall. There may be a puzzle. Tune in next week for sanity. Not a chance. There may be a puzzle stream over the weekend. It's hard to say. Either way, I will be back again on Monday for a Caldera building stream, where we might possibly have all sorts of things to detail. And then we will be back into the cavern on Tuesday, working on more of the pumping and more of the lava punk. I do hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.